It's not playing because I just jumped on. How about that? Lord have mercy, Jesus. How's everybody doing? This is Everyday Shenanigans, and I want to thank you for joining me this evening. I've got 11 in the room, one thumbs up. Please, no super chats during the live. I want to wait till a few people get in here, maybe 4 or 5 more, and then I'm going to say what I have to say. And this may be live, it may not. It depends on my mood, how I feel this evening. I'm dime a dozen. The birthday was okay, but I had to come on tonight because I got to take care of some grown folk business tonight. Thank you all for joining the chat. Hello, Just Bless. How you doing? Hello, Marie. Hello, Carolyn. Hello, Marshall. Janine. Dime a dozen. Jennifer. Blessings flowing. Thank you all for joining me. I've got 28 in a room. That's how I like it. If you want to donate to the channel, you can Cash App $ Big Angie 129, and I appreciate any donation. If you don't, that's fine. We're copacetic. I just ask that you're respectful to the cause of what I do and the people who come aboard. Let me say this, and I want to be very clear about what I'm going to say, and I'm praying that after today, it's so long as that I am a YouTube content creator that I don't have to repeat myself in what I'm about to say. I've been on this journey since July of 2019, and I came across YouTube as an outlet. I didn't join on here to dick around and play around. I came on here because someone said, well, you're trying to go into entertainment business, so why don't you do YouTube for a while until you get, a sound role in a movie, picture, episode of a TV show, whatever. So on this journey, I became popular by covering the Camille McKinney case. And naturally, that case brought me a lot of flack, a lot of drama, basically. A lot of trolls, a lot of crazy nuts, a lot of psychopaths came across my path. Hello, Nitra, how you doing? And Nitra, I will need your help this evening, so keep your eye out, baby doll. Anyway, in this journey, I try to be authentic in the information that I bring you. I try to be truthful. There are days when I'm not my best when I'm up here because, yes, my temperament is very lacking. And it's lacking with foolishness and nonsense. Let me make this clear. I'm always authentic in what I bring to you. You may not like what I'm saying. You may not even like the delivery. But that's just the queen. I'm addressing all rumors, all things I bring to this channel, all sources I bring to this channel, because that's just who I am. So I want to address this to the bobbleheads who continue to troll my chat, and you continuously join on the comment section of my channel. Who do you think you are to come in my playhouse and question the sources that I bring to you? Let me make this clear to you, because some of you may be a little uneducated. You didn't finish the 12th grade. You're uneducated. The queen always brings a source. I'm not like most YouTubers who grab off of other people's content. Now, have I heard things that went on somebody else's channel or social media and brought it to you only as hearsay? And I always let that be known. But the queen always brings a source unless I give you a hypothetical as a title. So when I did my live last night, I brought you a source. And this is for the ignorant people who continue to question the article I brought you last night. And I'm going to say this and I'm not going to say it again. And if you have a problem with the source, then you need to take it up with that news entity and the California Chief of Police. And I'm going to leave it at that. The source I brought you last night about the statement pertaining to the parents not being suspects in the disappearance of their 2 children out of California City is by 7 News. Okay? And at the bottom of that said article, it lets it be known that if there's a discrepancy with the information that has been brought, it says right here underneath the article, underneath the telephone number of the police department, which is 760-373-8606. Underneath that number is a description that says, report a correction or typo. So that means I don't see anywhere underneath this article that says, oh, here's a correction and or typo to the information. So that means whoever's read this article, which is probably circulated around the world from here to Australia, they didn't have a problem with the information. So you don't come over to this playhouse and you tell me what the hell I need to redo. The information is incorrect. You got a problem with the source. You go call ABC 7 News, or you call the chief of police in California City. I don't live in California, nor do I know anybody participating in this crime. I don't know the biological parents. I don't know the adoptive parents. But when I bring content to this channel, I always bring a source unless I'm speaking from a hypothetical, such as the video I did after that, which was talking about me and dating. That's my truth. So I didn't need a source for that. So I'm going to say this once again. If any of you trolls need verification for the story that I brought last night, you can log on to ABC 7. And if it does not mirror the identical words that I spoke in the article last night, then you go fly on you a jet and land your tail in front of the ABC studio, and you go talk to the head knocker of the studio, and you take it up with either he or she. But you don't take it up with the queen. Because I always bring a source. And I feel like tonight I shouldn't even have to address anybody about what I talk about on my channel, because I created this. It's all mine. And YouTube don't pay nothing at this address. Let me say that again. So from now on, and I'm meaning what I'm saying to you, you get in that comment box with some buffoonery, you null and void. You come in this chat disrespecting my commenters, disrespecting me, you null and you void. You have a problem with the source after I've given it to you, you go take it up with the news outlet, but you don't play over here. Because you all have been vile and disrespectful from one story I brought yesterday, because you refuse to accept the fact that you don't know anything about what's going on in California. So you get a title on a video and you decide you want to get jiggy about the damn title. Well, that's not my problem. I don't have anything to do with the investigation. I don't have anything to do with the investigation. I brought you a source. And as another commenter said on my channel, oh, I saw the same information on News 5. So I guess News 5, they're also liars. Once again, you have a problem with the information that I brought to you in last night's live pertaining to what was said in that commentary pertaining to the parents not being suspects, lie detector tests being administered or offered rather. Let me say that again. Offered. I know what the article says. I know what the chief said last week about lie detector tests. He didn't answer the question when Mr. Wong asked him about the adoptive parents taking the test. He said no comment. So you don't need to come over here and repeat what the queen already knows and has already verified in her past videos. You all are some vicious, vile, disrespectful folks. And you have no respect for anything. And most of you are lazy as hell. You act like you can't read. And you're waiting for somebody to sit up here and bring you the information. And then when they bring you the information with the source, because I've seen a lot of people who do not bring a source when they bring content, and you suck it all up like it's the spoken word. And yet I bring a source, and you're throwing daggers for what? And I've learned now on being on this network, you can't be nice to some of you because a lot of you are just ignorant as hell. And it won't matter if there was a source. It wouldn't matter if you had it on video. It wouldn't matter if you had it on film. You're going to be disgusted and disgruntled because you don't have a life. And you have let this box become your your existence, being on damn YouTube. Oh, I don't watch the news. I wait for YouTube. You need not. Because as you see, the queen brings the information with a source. And somebody's going to tell me that what I'm saying ain't true. Oh, it must have been a typo. Oh, you read it wrong. Well, damn, I didn't know I could look into a screen and read it verbatim and make it all up at the same time. Come on with all this. I'm telling you, I'm not here to play with you. There are 2 children out here missing. And I always bring a source pertaining to that said information. If I hear that something is possibly a rumor or not factual, I will say that in my commentary. And what others say in the chat is of their own admission. I have nothing to do with that. If I joke about something that someone says, that is my prerogative. It is my prerogative. But what you're not going to do is disrespect the queen. And you're not going to make me out to be somebody that's out here making up content because I don't have anything better to do. Because quite frankly, I didn't have to get on here tonight. I had something better to do, such as lie on my sofa, stress-free. How about that? How about that? There are a lot of rumors circulating at the moment pertaining to the shenanigans going on with these children being out of sight. I posted to my community board another YouTube content creator's video about a house being sold. It has been said, allegedly, that the house was already in motion to be sold. I do not know if this is true or not. Frankly, it doesn't even bother me because it's none of my damn business. But I brought it to you anyway. Now, what you want to believe about the person across the street is your business. You want to think they're moving because of all the hoopla? It's your business. If you want to think that the people involved in the kidnapping of the children, that's your business. Because most of you going to think what you want to think anyway. And God forbid somebody comes with you with a source to tell you, well, no, this is the reason that Pookie is moving out of the house. You still would have a problem. So you believe what you want to believe pertaining to who lives on what street, who's related to whom, who was at a sex store, who's selling their house, who owned the house before, who owned the house before that lady, who gave somebody money for a loan, did they sell their children in order to buy the house? These are all the rumors that you all have thrown out here, some of you. And that's your prerogative, what you choose to believe. But as I tell you all, I do not put my stamp on anything because, one, nothing has been validated pertaining to the disappearance of these 2 children. So I can't tell you if they are deceased or if they are alive. But it is sad that each and every day there's more crazy rumors pertaining to these children. And yes, it has gotten out of control. And as I've told you all, pertaining to the adoptive caretakers, they are going to continue to live the life they were living beforehand. Money or no money. They still are going to eat. They're still going to shop. They're still going to have sexual relations. They're still going to do what normal people do. And whatever they're doing that's not normal, we probably won't know anything about that. But their life is not going to stop because 2 children are missing. So if you did see them at the sex store or McDonald's, it is what it is. It is what it is. You don't know these people. You don't know anything about them. And yes, I have been baffled and befuddled by the information that has come forth by the chief of police, because as I state, one day from the beginning of the story, we believed that there were 6 total children, that 2 were biological, 2 were adopted, and 2 were fostered. Then that changed a week ago, and that was brought up in front of the chief. He stated that 2 were not adopted, that they were foster children. And yet some of you still keep commenting as if you know what the hell's going on with those kids. Well, let's just say for the record, don't none of you know a damn thing about Trezell and Jacqueline West. You don't know which child's adopted, and you don't know which one's fostered. So you can stop putting that on people's comment pages on their damn YouTube channels, because you don't know who the hell is adopted. Because every other week it keeps changing. So stop acting like you damn know what the hell's going on with them folks out there. Because you don't know. You don't even know where the hell they stay. Oh, they over here. Oh, they with the mama. Oh, they sleeping in the van. Oh, they at the Best Western. Oh, they in protective custody. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. And yet you will lie on them rumors like you know everything that's going on with them people. You ain't gonna know nothing, because when did you ever know what the devil was doing? I'll wait. When did you ever know what Satan was doing? Satan didn't talk to you and tell you nothing. So you don't tell me you know anything about what the hell those 2 are doing, because you ain't gonna never know. And do I believe that it's a ruse from the chief about them being non-suspects? I sure do. Because I've told you this 1,000 times. The FBI and the police don't owe you no explanation about nothing. So you can stomp and cuss and fuss and name call all you want. They don't owe you no explanation. They don't have to tell you nothing about who took a lie detector test, who failed, who passed, who lawyered up, who don't answer the phone no more, who went on the run. They're never going to tell you nothing until they're ready to tell you. And that's the spoken word. And they will use any tactic in interrogation to get an answer out of you. And if that means they have to lie and tell you that Pookie said you did it in the other room, Pookie sold you out, they will do it. And it doesn't mean that Pookie said a damn thing. But they got to do whatever they got to do to get the truth out of you. And most people who work in law enforcement know this already. By all means necessary. That's basically all I had to say today. Like I said, I am very transparent. I try to bring the spoken word to you as I know it. But any information I bring to you through a source can be argued, disputed. Can it be a typo? Of course. Can the person who took the source information to the news be fraudulent? Of course. But that ain't on the queen. That's not my responsibility. That's not my responsibility. I'm just a messenger. And that is it. And as I state, if you have a problem with anything that you are hearing about, any story, the best thing you can do is go to the source itself and whine and cry on their doorstep. Thank you all for joining me. Marie, let it go about the thumbs down, okay? Let it go. I don't care about anybody thumbing down no video. That means nothing to me. Why should I care? Why should I care? Thank you, Sammy Nicole. Thank you so much. Well, somebody thumbing down a video means 9 times out of 10, they are a ride or die fan with somebody that would kill a child and or sell a baby. Or the same person that's whining and complaining about a source of an article because they're not getting the answers that they want out of California City. That's who would thumb down a video. A A1 hater. A A1 crybaby. You can think however you want about the story. You don't like the chief of police, that's your personal problem. You mad at the FBI? Those people sleep good at night. Ain't you to figure that out? Hell, the adopted parents is doing what they want. You think they worried about what you saying on YouTube? You in the comment section talking junk about nothing. Because what did I tell you last night? They've been laughing at all of us. Oh, they think they know us. They think they know the name of a damn dog. They think they know what the hell was scribbled on a piece of concrete. They think they know what's buried in between the damn floorboards. They think they know what's in the backyard. They think they know what was going on in Bakersfield. They think they know all of our business. They think they know what's going on with my mom and my daddy. You said it, baby. It does not matter. She's still getting views. You damn Skippy. 600 and counting in 2 weeks. My subscribers. So that's for the hater that says my video was clickbait. Clickbaits don't have subscribers, boo-boo. You all have been very underhanded. All these rumors out here are just now becoming just utterly dirty. Now you want to say such vile things about the person who uploaded the video to AV Watchmen. Some of y'all doing some real nasty talk out there. And I definitely don't want to say it because you already know what I'm talking about. You all now are implicating the neighbors into kidnapping the children. You worrying about who's at a sex store buying whatever the hell they doing. That's their business. That's their business. They want to go buy sex toys. He might want to go put some lingerie on. I said it. I ain't worried about them folks. You need not be worried. Didn't Duty Ron tell you that for those of you who follow him on his channel? You worried about stuff that's not important. You're getting all messed up on that crazy stuff about names of dogs, bags in the desert, who ain't taking a bath, who's sleeping in a van, yah. Ain't you done figured out you're not going to learn anything about these people because they have been living a secretive life from the jump. Don't you find it strange Nobody with a receipt has come forward about those two heathens. See, you're not woke. You listening at all these birds chirping in the air who ain't talking about nothing. They ain't talking about nothing. You don't know Jacqueline West. You don't know Trezelle West. And you ain't figured that out yet. You know when you're going to realize who they are? It's when the evidence comes forward. And it's years down the line that they decide they want to talk to Dateline or ABC 2020. 48 Hours Mystery. That's when you'll learn the truth about those two. When one of them decides to fold and say, yeah, I'll tell you what happened. Yeah, I'm going to talk about it now. But you're not going to know before then unless one of them decides to fold. And some of you have asked that as well. Well, Andrew, which one do you think is going to fold? I can't say. You assume it to be the woman because you assume a woman is the weaker link. And as I told you, the first person who talks is usually the one who gets the plea deal. Hello, Byron. But, as I tell you, this is a state that has the death penalty. So, therefore, they'll both probably lie side by side in the same table. Because they're both complicit in harming those kids. This case has become utter buffoonery. Thank you, Yvette. Thank you so much. I doubt either one will fold. A family member or someone close will come forward. My queen is priceless. Thank you, Helen Lee. There just comes a time when you have to accept the fact that you are not going to get what you want. You can't get what you want because the world isn't designed like that. It has never been designed like that. So you can't expect the truth. And as someone once said to me about a person who we knew was very vile and evil, this person was always doing things to spite people and say things out of the way, lie on people. This lady said, how can you expect something good to come from something bad? She was right. So you're looking for answers when you're dealing with vile behavior. Well, you may not get the answers. You may not get the answers. And that's just a spoken word. So bad-mouthing the police department, bad-mouthing the chief, bad-mouthing the FBI. What, I'm like, Duty Ron, what is it going to solve? Nothing. Yeah, it sounds fishy at this moment, stuff that's coming out, because it's starting to conflict stuff that was said day 1, week 1, week 2, week 3. I get it. I'm just as baffled by all this different stuff coming out pertaining to the children. You know, I'm still stuck on all of that about the adoption and who's a foster kid. But I guess in the end, it doesn't matter. But I always say, to some degree, it does matter. Because it can show just cause if these people are in the line of business of trafficking children. This is a wicked, wicked situation pertaining to these children. And somebody knows where the children are. And somebody also knows if the children are alive. Somebody knows. Somebody knows. But what I will not do is put my stamp on any stories pertaining to who took the children. There's no way I'm going to sit here and say somebody else in that vicinity took those children. And those are allegations that are being made at the present moment on YouTube. So YouTube now has become just as dirty as the lie book. Just as dirty as the lie book. You people have decided that because you don't know what Trezell and Jacqueline did with the kids, you now want to implicate folks in the neighborhood. Well, I be damned. Yeah, it is sad. Because what you fail to realize is just like we are judging these two, it could be that 1% they didn't do it. They look guilty. They were suspicious in their behavior, in how they talked, how they walked, how they moved. They didn't search for the children. So that looks suspicious. But what if we are wrong? Just saying. Just saying. Because there have been people who we thought were guilty and they were not. And I'm not saying that I don't think they're suspicious. I do think they're suspicious. But what I'm trying to do is make you think that as quick as you start tallying up all these people and start saying now, oh, I think this person's involved. Okay, I think this person's involved. You do know that it can harm somebody's livelihood when you start implicating them into kidnapping of children, trafficking, or whatever rumor you want to pass. So now we'll be messing with people's lives and start passing rumors. Because in the end, what did I tell you? These people still have to live a life, whether we like them or not. So now you want to start saying some other people in the neighborhood took the children. Now imagine what would happen if the wrong person starts believing that rumor. So first you're busting out the windows at the West house. Next, they'll be busting out windows at Pookie's house. So you didn't think about that. And you also didn't think about a person having a job and you don't think they watch social media, YouTube. They say you got something to do with those kids. And now you got to sit here and now explain to yourself why folks are now turning on you when you were the good Samaritan trying to help. Because somebody said, allegedly. I saw the neighbor looking over there. I saw the neighbor walking across the street. I saw the neighbor going toward the West house when Trezell pulled off in the van. So what you trying to say? This now has become a very dangerous situation. Because you people have gossiped so much about them folks in California City, you are now implicating their damn neighbors. You better hope like hell that them lies are true. Because if they're not, y'all gonna get somebody killed over there in that damn desert. Because that's what's on the way. While you're sitting up here wondering where those kids are, somebody going to be laying face down over there. Y'all keep spreading them rumors. You done got bored with the story. That's what's happening here. You've gotten bored with the chief of police. You've gotten bored with Trezell and Jacqueline. You've gotten bored because you can't get the information you want. So now you're implicating everybody in Cal City as a kidnapper and a trafficker. And all I can say is have mercy. You better hope the hell you telling the damn truth. Because you about to get somebody jacked up on a damn lie. We don't know these people out there in that damn desert. We don't know anything about any of these people. And yes, the family looks guilty. We can say it 1,000 times. But let's not start implicating other people without a receipt, because we don't have a receipt on the parents. All we have right now are two little dusty folks that's been acting suspicious from day one, never uploaded new photos, which, yes, that made anybody think, okay, something's not right with these people. But like I said, I'm not getting ready to sign off on all these whack rumors about these people because I don't know them. I couldn't tell you right now where those two sleep. I cannot tell you right now if Jacqueline West is with child, if she is pregnant, what their sexual activities are, where they go during the day, where they go during the night, if they planted the chalk on the back porch, what dirty dog planted the bag in the desert. To this day, I still believe that bag was planted. Yeah, Queen saying it. You got some old hellraisers, wannabe clout chasers, jumping fences, taking photos. That's not your house. That's not your house. The hell you doing jumping in a folks' yard? For what? What you looking for? Everybody want 5 minutes of fame on YouTube. But where YouTube gonna be when somebody bring the bang and bust you upside your damn skull? Where you gonna be then? You gonna be a YouTube story. So all I can say is, all this crazy, I didn't tag you in anything. That was paying respect to you for the video that you uploaded. I didn't tag you in no live. Hell, I didn't even know I was going live. What somebody say? This lady is mad her views are dropping. My views ain't dropping, baby. My views ain't dropping because guess what? I don't live off no views off of YouTube. See, this is what happens when people don't understand what's going on. Whenever I post somebody's video to my community board, I put at their name because some people get offended when you post their content without their permission or whatever. So when I did that, I put at that person's channel. It wasn't to say, come over here and watch my content tonight because hell, I didn't even know if I was going to even make it to get on. So that's for you, Mr. Slim Hoffa. Anytime I post somebody's video on my community board, I always put at their channel because one person has gotten offended with people posting things about their video to their own channel. It wasn't to invite you into anything. Because as I state, I didn't even know I was going to be on. So I didn't tag you to come over here tonight. I didn't tag anybody to come over here tonight. You don't know the queen either. Right, Nietzsche. But see, Nietzsche, this is what I keep saying to you, how ignorant they act. People act so ignorant because they think they know what's going on with you when they don't know you. Let me say that again for anybody that want to take a rumor out of this box. When I post another content creator or a post from YouTube onto my community board, I'll put at the person who I'm getting the content from. It's not personal. It's just to do it in case you decide to get an attitude and say, well, why did you post something that belonged to me? It's not inviting you into anything. Nietzsche, I know you know how I rock, baby. These other pilgrims don't know the queen. They don't know the queen. Thank you, Vet. Thank you so much. This is not to offend anybody. This is just the queen telling you how she feels. Because I really shouldn't have to say anything about how I feel about this case or anything. But I had to do this before when I covered, as I stated, the cupcake case. Because so many people were talking crazy and doing all type of crazy stuff, saying all type of crazy stuff, getting mad because they don't like, what you're saying, not saying. I'm an adult. I'm entitled to my own opinion, just like you entitled to your opinion about whatever. So you believe whatever you want. You think what you want. But what you're not going to do is just go and disrespect somebody on their channel or disrespect their commenters because you don't like what they're saying. And a lot of you have a bad habit. You get real jiggy with a person because you think you know more than what they know. So now you get an attitude. When in the end, just like that case in Alabama, we didn't know what the hell was going on in Alabama. The same way we don't know what the hell is going on in California City. Spoken word. Just describe loving the way you are, straight up, no chaser. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. No, a lot of people don't have common sense. Well, they don't have any respect because that's what's wrong with, just like that incident that just happened right there. That's what happens when you don't know anything and you think you know something and you go fly off when you could ask first and I would kindly answer. But you come in making accusations because this is what they do. They come in the live in the chat saying rude stuff on the tail end of a conversation when they haven't even heard the beginning of the conversation and start, yapping at the mouth, going off and getting flipped when they haven't even heard the beginning of the conversation. They haven't even gotten the beginning of the commentary and then just go off. And that's why I don't have the time for it. What you say, Queen? What you talking about, Queen Talks? No, Rebecca, this is going to be the last time I'm saying anything about it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I just feel like, when you talk about these type of stories, people start to really become as ignorant as the storyline itself. People, making up stuff, crazy stuff, going off on people, tripping on people in the comment section, coming in the live, talking crazy, getting jiggy with the commenters and the content creator. And what I don't understand is how you can come in the middle of a chat. Like right now, I'm 43 minutes in. How can you come 40 minutes into a chat and start getting flipped with somebody and you don't even know what they're talking about? You haven't even heard the beginning of the message. Somebody said she would strike your channel. How's somebody going to strike my channel? For what? You going to strike my channel for what? You can't strike this channel because I'm not mentioning nobody's name. And the one person whose names I mentioned, I told the reason why I put the ad on the community board. That's not saying anything bad about the person. Give a damn. Baby, it ain't about being upset. Let them do whatever they want to do. Because the point of my video, it's not about another YouTuber. That's the point. My content tonight is not about another YouTuber. My video tonight is about what the hell's been going on in California City and the crazy nonsense that's been going on. Don't have anything to do with no other YouTube content creators. Say what? The only way she can strike Queen's page or videos is Queen actually showed her video on this live. That's my point. That's the reason why I said what I said every person content, I don't have to keep repeating myself about that. That chick don't know me. I didn't even know it was a chick. She don't know me. Because like I said, I didn't tag her to come over here. And if that's what that meant, then oops. When I put the A at something, I'm just letting somebody know, hey, I'm posting your content to my community board. And two, for my other people who I'm cool with, they have channels, to let them check out the content. So since somebody want to talk about striking me, I posted that so the people who I rock with and cool with could weigh in their opinion on your damn video. So that's what happens when you come in somebody's live assuming something, because this live wasn't about nobody on YouTube. This live is not about a YouTube content creator. It's about my opinion about what's going on in California City. See, but this is exactly what I'm talking about, how people come in orchestrating on something and they don't know what they're talking about. I'm not what you want. Well, anyway, those just my opinions about the stuff that's been going on in California City. It's a lot of rhetoric going on, and I think it's sad that it has gotten away from actually getting any information pertaining to the kids, because we really don't know where the children are at this point, and it's a really sad situation. Really sad situation pertaining to the kids, because now it's gone from, once again, not knowing where the children are. Naturally, the police is not giving any information pertaining to the children. And then here come all this other stuff, all these other stories, rhetoric, whatever pertaining to the kids. So you really don't know what to think, what to believe about the storyline. I'm cool, Rebecca. I'm cool. I just had to, like I said, I just had to clear my throat pertaining to, just like I said, this video is about what's going on in California City for those who've been misdirected. And I've just been fed up today with the commentary I was reading pertaining to somebody trying to school me about my information when I had a source. That's what my live is about tonight, for anybody that don't know how to comprehend. And you have a problem in the listening department. That's what this live is about. It's not about anybody else. Well, spiritual, that's it. I'm praying that they hurry up and tell us something, because as you see, it's getting out of control with everything that's going on. It's just getting out of control. And now you got all these wild, wicked stories coming up. And see, like I said, when you got people who are vulnerable, they don't know what to think, they'll start to believe all this crazy stuff. I love the real talk that you provide. Praying the boys are found. Thank you, Ladybug. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I got 159 in the room, 94 thumbs up. Thank you all. No super chats during the live. I want to thank you all who have tuned in to this live. I want to thank you all who follow the Queen, listen to the Queen, those who subscribe. And if you choose to unsubscribe, that is your prerogative. The Queen is going to rock either way. Thank you, Ladybug. I appreciate that, honey. Where is Mr. Marshall at? I know Marshall's like, oh, Lord. Yeah, Marshall, I had to go there. I just, because it's been like all day, reading stuff all day, just crazy comments all day. These folks been talking crazy in the comment section, just, going on and on about stuff and who said what on a news outlet. And it's like, you know what? All this crying you doing, you just can call them people yourself and stop worrying me. Stop worrying me about what was said in a comment section, in a news outlet. I ain't never seen nothing like it. It's sad to be sitting up here crying about something that a news source said. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you. I hear you, Ravenheart. I hear you, baby. I hear you. I hear you. Spiritual, I know, baby. I know that. Honey, look, this how it gets. You would think folks will have something better to do. That's why I said some of these people, the commenters, creators, some of them all the same, cut from the same cloth. A lot of them they all damn crazy. Because the problem is people misconstrue things and assume things when all they have to do is just ask. Hello, Ross. How are you doing? Hi, Marshall. Thank you, Layla. Thank you so much. Thank you all for following the Queen and listening. I appreciate it. I don't know, Jessica. Well, Kayla, you're right. Somebody needs to say it. Well, that's the thing. Because like I said, with the rumors and stuff, like I said, people don't know what to think. They start hearing different stuff. And like I said, there's people who will just start to believe the stuff that they hear. And then they'll start to speak it as if it's the spoken word. And then next thing you know, somebody else hears it and they be like, well, no, that ain't true. And then before you know, you got all these people back, bickering back and forth about some people. We don't even know these people. We don't even know anything about these people. Thank you, TD. Thank you. What you say? What you say? Who need to go now? Sonya, who is it now, Sonya? Jordan, you ain't missed nothing. Nothing at all. Just the Queen letting off a little steam about, folks questioning the content and the sources that I have brought in that video I made last night. Too many stories now are starting to affect me and loss of sleep. Okay. I just pray they find them precious babies. I will just wait and see the outcome. I mean, that's all we got at this point is to wait and see what the chief has. Like I said, a lot of people have been, very hard on the chief with his demeanor and this and that. So, like I said, you entitled to feel how you want to feel. I'm just not the type to, bash the police department and the FBI because I don't know anything. Now, like I said, I do feel conflicted with some things that have come out here recently. But what can I do about it? I can just raise hell. It's not much I can do about it. We don't know that yet. Hi, Queen. You are funny and awesome and beautiful. Happy birthday and many more. God bless you. Always keep yourself safe. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you all, too, for the warm birthday wishes. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. But, yes, that's all I wanted to say on this live. I'm going with the flow. Hey, Joelle. How you doing, baby? Hello, Liza and Nessa. How you doing, baby? Yeah, this has just been, like I said, if you just tuned in or you were here listening to me from the beginning, you need not get offended by anything that I said. What as I state, what I had to say was pertaining to people who have been questioning the source about what I said. Like I said, you're entitled to believe what you want pertaining to the storyline itself. You're entitled to believe the parents are involved, not involved. You want to blame the police. You want to blame the FBI. You want to say they're involved. You want to say it's the Illuminati. You want to say it's human trafficking. You want to say it's kidnappers. You want to say it's the adoptive parents. You're entitled to believe what you want to believe. All I'm saying is it's gotten out of control. The rumors have gotten out of control. Yeah, I know I was speaking the truth, Pooh Bear. I know. I know that. And that's why I tell people, Queen sleeps good at night. Bags and all. Bags and all, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Byron. Hello, Mr. Brown. How are you doing? What you say? They're still gone. Bring them home. Thank you so much. Thank you, Caitlin. How you doing? Well, I mean, I'm telling you, when you don't know what to think, yeah, you're going to start to wonder, like, well, I wonder if there's some truth to what I've been hearing about this and that. I just, thank you, Pooh Bear. I'm telling you, that stuff about the store and all of those type of nonsense, I was just like, Lord have mercy. Now, where did that come from? And I remember somebody today on somebody else's channel was saying something like, bring a receipt or do you have a photo? And I said to the person, why do you want a picture of that? I mean, is it going to help us find the boys? I'm just curious. I mean, I know some people are going to be curious, but in the end, even if you found out it was true, that they was at a, sex store, it's not going to bring you any closer to finding out where the children are. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't see how that would help you. It's out of hand when you're making videos about the neighbor selling her house. That's unfair and dangerous. Yes, Kayla, that is. And that's the point why I said we already got people who are unstable. All it takes is some loony bin to think that these persons are involved in taking the children, and then they start harassing these people and doing stuff to them. You Ladybug, you are welcome, honey. Yeah, because you have people that's not stable. And I've told you all that in my previous videos, that even if there's people who do not know Trezelle and Jacqueline, they still could immerse themselves in the case and do something crazy, either on behalf of them or against them. You just don't know what in the world these people will do out here. Because these people will do crazy stuff. And you've seen that just from, like I said, when I read the comments, some of the comments on different channels and things, it's like, well, what in the hell is wrong with these people? That's why I said some of these people really, they act and think like whoever got them kids. I'm just going to tell you the truth. Who took the kids, however you want to word it. So a lot of people have similar ways. And that's just what I'm seeing. Because some of the comments are just outrageous. Just some stuff I don't understand how anybody could come up with some of the stuff that they're saying. Ain't nobody messing with me, Sonya. Ain't nobody messing with me. I'm going to say this for the last time. This video is about what is going on in California City. Nowhere else. It has nothing to do with no content creators. This was just me clearing my throat about folks worrying me to death and talking crazy about the source I brought pertaining to the video I uploaded last night and the rumors going on out in Cal City. This live is not about nobody else on YouTube. For any dodo bird that don't understand what I'm saying. Y'all want to go take some mess and get it started? That'll be on you. But I know what I'm saying. And I'm live right now, 58 minutes in. And this video can be repeated and stamped approved for anybody that want to take a lie out of here. No, we don't know what they did to the kids. And that's why I said all this old extra stuff is ridiculous. I've heard two wild stories today, about the house and all this old crazy stuff. And like I said, I don't know anything about those people in that neighborhood. I don't know anything about anybody selling the house. I don't know any reasons why a person was selling their house. But like I said, until somebody can bring a receipt to verify to say, well, somebody felt fearful for their life or whatever, you're not going to know. And what I keep telling you all, people don't have to explain themselves for why they do anything. They don't have to explain why they did something. 145 in the room, 112 thumbs up. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate the kind words and the birthday wishes once again. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, you can Cash App $Big Angie 129. If you want to call in on my IG to give your commentary pertaining to the video, you can log on to Big Sexy 71 on Instagram. Thank you, Layla. I appreciate that. Layla, you a mess. Where Nitra? Nitra, you still in here? I tried ringing you earlier. Nobody answers for the queen. Y'all love to send the queen stuff in IG, but y'all will not answer IG. I ain't figured that out yet. You said, bio mom doing interview, Good Morning America. Oh, okay. Okay. Thanks for telling me. Okay. You said you was asleep earlier. Okay. I got you. I didn't think I was going to make it on. Really. I was like, I'm going to try to hurry and get on here before these pilgrims decide to go to bed. But y'all know y'all stays up late, baby. That live from last night, too, I was like, they do not go to sleep. You all like staying up. You all like staying up. But if anybody wants to call in and give any information or whatever, give your commentary pertaining to the video or what you think is going on, how you feel about the rumors, how you feel about what's been relayed by the chief of police, feel free to call in. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you so much. And thank you, Helen. Thank you, Nitra. Okay, you pilgrims. Oh, my beehive. Thank you. Marshall, you so good to me. Thank you so much. I know I got some loyal fans. I know I have some loyal fans. Because I know that some of you who listen to what I say, and you know that I'm strictly genuine in what I talk about. And you also know I don't I'll make this clear as well, because I've seen it on other channels, and I always tell people this. I do not allow people to come in my chat and bash other content creators. I don't do it. But one thing about it, if I ever hear my name out your mouth, then it might be some static. But one thing I don't do is stir up trouble with other creators. I've heard it with other people. I don't do that because I don't hang around them enough to have a problem with anybody. But as you see, as in tonight, how things can get misconstrued, a problem can arise all because somebody didn't ask what my intent was. All you have to do is ask. But I don't come here to stir up any trouble with anybody on YouTube because I don't know these people, and that's not why I'm on here. I'm on here to bring you all the said information to daily events, my personal experiences, your personal experiences. That's my journey here on YouTube. I didn't come here for anything else. And now I'm going to leave it at that. So if you all want to call in and give me your commentary pertaining to the said information, you're welcome to call me. If not, I may check out of here. Well, Jennifer, it's always something. This is something I've learned. That's why I say when I sit back and I look at stuff on social media like Facebook, and then I will watch videos with other content creators, various subject matters, and I look at how the people talk and how flipped they get. I was like, this is why the world is the way it is right now. Because you can't tell folks nothing. They think they know everything. They want to talk crazy, about anything and everything. Don't know stuff themselves. Oh, Regina, you all right. You ain't missed nothing, baby. You can always go back on the replay. Look out, Jack. Don't rub her wrong. No, it's not really that. It's just that, when I get the notion that I feel like I need to say what I need to say about something that I don't care for, I will speak my mind. I really don't feel like I should have to. But, when a person keeps saying stuff in the comment section, and if the wrong person don't understand and they're not familiar with my content, and you're questioning the source and stuff, somebody else could be like, well, maybe this person, is not bringing forth, truthful information. So then they may not watch another video because they're looking at something somebody said in the comment section, when that person should know better. There's no need in coming over here arguing about a source. That's just ridiculous. And then you're going to, in the same breath, say, oh, but I like your content. But you keep commenting that what I'm saying is contradictory to what you've been reading. That doesn't matter. Just because you didn't see it in print does not mean it was never printed. I bought a source. I brought a source. That's the best I can do. I'm not going to argue about something that I brought from a source. I don't rock like that. Okay, I really hope cops are not being truthful regarding T and J not being suspects. Well, Alicia, that's what I'm hoping too. I'm hoping that this is a ruse. This is just a way for the chief and the department and the FBI to get them to talk, to get one maybe to fold, slip up, crack, something. That's what I'm hoping. I mean, that's how I'm looking at it. That's what I'm talking about. They're out there, ignorant and rude. Stay blessed. Hello, everyone. Diane, it's always the same, baby. How you doing? Thanks for joining me. Maybe need to say to keep watching them honestly. Yes, basically. Yes, yes. Yes, most definitely. Ross, the gang is doing it for the money or clicks. He knows nothing. Together, what are you talking about? Something's telling me I probably shouldn't ask. If they're not suspect, does that mean that they get the kids back? Honey, I doubt they're going to get them kids back. Did I miss something? The chief is now saying the parents aren't suspects. Well, that's the information I brought to you from ABC 7 News. And frankly, I grew up with that news station as a child, so I'm going to vouch for them. How about that? If it's AB7 Chicago, I'm going to vouch for them. Because I grew up in Chicago. And trust me, that news outlet would definitely catch holy hell. They're just making up random stories. And they've been in business for years. Trust me, somebody have been called a story out if it's something fraudulent about the story. You know, this is how I feel about this nonsense that I'm discussing tonight. Since the beginning of this, these kids going missing, every week there's been something contradictory about the children. One day it's this, the next day it's this. Do you understand what I'm saying? 1 minute the chief is saying something, then the next time we look up, it's something else the chief is saying, or something. So, I mean, I just don't understand. Folks tripping about the news. Okay, you say it's also on 23 ABC. Thank you, Queen. Say that louder for those in the back. Well, a lady just commented today and said she heard the same source of news on Channel 5. So how the hell everybody now is hearing it from other news? But my storyline, my source is incorrect. It's crazy. The news messed up the report on the timeline. Well, Ross, Bender, Binder, whoever you are, that don't have nothing to do with me. I just told you, underneath the article, it didn't say there was a discrepancy, so anybody reading it is just going to assume that's the spoken word. We don't know no more than what somebody tells us. And then since you want to come in here as well and say that the channel ABC 7 messed up the article, then you can call ABC 7 and you can tell them that they made a mistake in the article. Bye, Katina. See you later. Yeah, see, that's what people don't understand. I don't have nothing to do with what the damn news says. The story has changed about these kids since day one. Every little thing. Shit, the fuck on. You people act like this, yeah, y'all act childish. I don't have anything to do with how the news run their stories. I just repeat the stories back to you. That's why I always give a verification. So that way you know this is the name of the source. Now, if there's a discrepancy in the source, I don't have any control over that. That's on the news to change that. And then if I find out there's a discrepancy, then I don't mind putting it in the bottom and pin it. And say, well, this is what the news said was not truthful, blah, blah, blah. But as I state, in that article, it never said that there was a discrepancy, so there's nothing I can do about that. Shit, call YouTube. See if you can get them on the telephone line. Damn. So who took the kids? Where are the boys? What nature, reading comprehension? Honey, will you say it again? They don't listen for one. That's most people's problem. They don't listen. They just want to come in and fly off the handle about stuff. Right, Kayla, it's the news. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. That once you put it in print, you can't get mad that somebody went back and repeated what you said and you've already printed it. So then once you find out, okay, well, something in here is not factual, so now we got to go back and put up another note and pin it to the article, but you don't know how many people have already read the article and put that information out to the street. It's crazy the Queen gave us an update last night, so how she's reporting fake news, but yet a lot of other news outlets are reporting the same thing the Queen said. That makes sense. Okay, well, thanks for saying that, because I already had another comment. That's what I'm saying. I already had somebody else jump on today and said they heard it on Channel 5. So what you trying to say? So ABC 7 lied, NBC 5, they lied too, or whoever's Channel 5 news. So they lying too. So everybody lying. Lord have mercy. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Never seen anything like it before in my life. And Pamela, who are you talking to? Well, they probably not gonna talk. They know they're in a state where there's a death penalty. They're not gonna say anything. The kids are dead and gone. Possibly. Possibly. Who are you hashtagging saying fake news? The Queen speaks straight facts over here. I'm at the point where we hope for the best for the little boys, but people, we need to open our eyes and expect the worst. God bless these babies. Yes, Sherry. I don't think they're gonna be. I don't think the kids are gonna be alive. Yeah, it's a terrible thing to say. That's a terrible thing to say about anybody that was, that's a human. But they give you the stats pertaining to how many hours ago the person is, being reported missing. We are at, what is it? They said 35, 36 days. It don't even seem like it's been that many days. I mean, it's hard to even believe that it's, a month now has gone by. They are supposed to be using facts for us. This is a very sad situation pertaining to these children. And like I said, these extra rumors and stuff, it's not helping the situation. It's just making it worse. That's why I say you don't know what to believe. You don't know what to think about nothing that's being said. You don't know nothing. Period. About these people, where the children are, how the children got gone. I mean, it's just sad to me. Very, very sad. Well, I hope you all are having a safe night and staying warm out there. A lot of people are getting snow. A lot of places up north in the Midwest are getting snow. So I pray that you all are safe. Those of you who are in Chicago and the Midwest that's receiving snow. Yes, I'm praying that they're safe too, honey. I really am praying that they are safe. Thank you, Denise. Thank you. I agree with you. It's doubtful that they are still with us, but I'm going to keep on praying for their return. Okay, said Preach, Miss Queen. Hi, Jessica. How you doing? Loving Mother, Chicago. Yes, Chicago is snowing. I saw the snow today. My sister-in-law showed me out her apartment window. Oh, and I was just looking out there. I was like, oh, Lord. Thank God I'm not up there. Okay, Nietzsche said, y'all just got rain. It's cold down there, Nietzsche. I saw your snow video earlier. I pray you be safe. Marshall, it stopped shortly after I filmed it. But thank you. I'm telling you, I sat down and I was looking at the TV and I just glanced out the door, and I said, wait a minute. Don't tell me to stop. Okay, Nietzsche said it's cold down there in Mississippi. Honey, that snow stopped just as quick as I quit filming. I said, now this is pitiful. I said, I bet you tomorrow, here comes the sun to come out. And I think it's going to be like 54 degrees tomorrow. This weather is crazy down here. We had tornadoes today, totally off for January. Yeah, that's dangerous. Here is we supposed to get slammed with snow from tomorrow night to Monday. Okay. You said all way through Tuesday. Oh, gosh. I saw it as well. Y'all got snow. Okay. The puppet master, she is pulling the string. She never even came out of the house to look for them because she knows where they are. Well, Kimberly, let me address that too. While we got the chat open to the night that the children were allegedly missing. Some of you have made commentary about Jacqueline not coming outside to look for the children. Well, common sense would tell you she couldn't come outside. Well, I just thought about that. Yes, she could. Because I kept thinking about the kids. My bad. I was thinking about the other kids. That's right. They said the other kids were gone. So yeah, that is strange. Because somehow my mind was thinking, see, I forgot that quick. The other kids were allegedly gone. Okay, Kimberly said she lives in Kansas. So 2 children were missing and no other children were in the house. I don't know. I don't know what she was doing. I can't put my stamp on nothing pertaining to December 21st because it's all a bunch of bull. Because I was just sitting here, just that quick, I was getting ready to say, weren't the other kids in the house? I done forgot that fast that allegedly they were gone. This is very crazy. So, I don't know what she was doing. What Jacqueline was doing. Maybe she wanted to stay behind in case the police showed up. Because remember, Chief said it took 6 minutes for them to get there. From the time that the call went through to the dispatch. So, well, Joelle, you stay safe up there. I know Joelle ain't going to be going out nowhere, trekking through the snow. Joelle says she's a homebody. But I thank you all for tuning in and giving your opinions and commenting and coming to the defense of the Queen. That's how it was back in the days anyway. Didn't they come to the defense of the Queen? Because that's what they were supposed to do. Shut your mouth. Send the snow to Memphis maybe to stop the homicides. Ooh, please. Y'all stop it now. Don't y'all start. Don't y'all start no mess up in here. Oh, Jesus. Sean, you a mess. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Y'all get a blizzard, don't nobody, it'd be too cold for them to come outside and commit a robbery or a homicide. Okay, we're getting snow and black ice in Cincinnati. Oh my gosh, you all are killing me. Oh, what a journey this has been. 1 hour and 18 minutes in. Thanks for joining me. No super chats, please. But you all have been so kind to the Queen. Thank you so much. Jacqueline will break, I feel it. Okay, good night, J. Murph. We're going to defend you every time. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Like I said, we all are going to not, there's going to be times we're not going to agree on everything. Like I said, each one of you have your own opinion of what you think happened to the children. Each one of you have your own opinion about, what you think is going on with the chief and the FBI. But like I have tried to tell some of you, you need to try to have some type of faith in these people to do the right thing, because there are 4 agencies investigating the disappearance of the children. So we want to try to, have some type of faith in these people, that even if one agency may slack off in some area, there's still 3 more to pick up the slack. So I don't want to, down these people, because this is a job trying to locate some people who allegedly haven't even been seen by certain neighbors and stuff. So you're having to start months back into investigating when the children were last seen. Yes, later, this is true. Okay, Wesley said they did it. Okay, I'm right over the bridge from Cincinnati, Jessica. I hope all these agencies handle this sad situation, Yvette. Wesley, what is your issue? You too negative right now, boo. Wesley. Well, I think well, I think a lot of us do believe that the parents did, committed this crime. And like I said, there could be that 1%. I'm going to go with saying 1% that they didn't do it. But I will say it don't look good in their favor. If they didn't do it, they sure as hell don't act like they care. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. They didn't do it. They sure don't act like they care about them kids. So that would lead people to wonder, hell, if you do care, where are you? Why aren't you out rallying for these babies? You're not going through the searches. You haven't talked to the news again. So one would think they are complicit. I mean, I just don't see how a person couldn't think that. But like I said, it could be that 1% they're not involved. And I think, hell, we probably all would be stunned if we found out they weren't involved. Together said they don't care. No, I don't think they care. They be acting crazy like Lori David. I watched her the other day in a court appearance from several months back, spring. That woman's something else. I mean, that's a piece of work. She's sitting in court with a little jumpsuit on, her little jail stripe outfit. She had a little red lipstick on, and I was like, honey, where does she think she going in that courthouse? She not going, look, she not going nowhere. You all dolled up and you ain't got nowhere to go but to sit in there and listen at the charges brought to you, by the judge. And I was just like, wow, this is crazy. This lady got she got her lips painted up and she was making little faces. I said, oh yeah, she guilty. Because she acted like she was, turning her nose up when he was reading, I think the charges or something, or mentioned her name or something. And I mean, this woman is crazy. This lady is crazy. We definitely want justice for these babies. Yes, we do. I can't wait for that crazy trial, okay? She wanted to kiss the judge. Marshall, cut it out. They get the credit from me. They sticking to their lives. That's what they doing, okay? Possibly they didn't straight up murder these kids, but they messed up somewhere. Yeah, they did something. How you doing, Harold? Marshall, you burnt out. Ain't that the truth? I think those kids are buried at the Bakersfield address in the front or back of the house. The police needs to go with the warrant and have that house dug up front yard. Anisha, you must be talking about the grandparents' house. Because Jacqueline and Trezell didn't have a house. They lived in an apartment, I'm assuming. Hello, Lady Chichi. How you doing? All right, Rebecca. Thanks for joining me, baby. Let me see. What time is it? Y'all don't go to sleep. I see that right now. Y'all don't go to sleep at all. You are so crazy. With all that desert, they would be real stupid to put them in a yard. Kayla, now that's the truth. But Kayla, let me tell you about that. Why sleep when you're alive? Say what? Oh, yeah. You told me about all that. When people don't really know what they're going to do, they just do crazy stuff. I told you all about that, burying somebody in the yard. Only time people bury people in their yard is when they don't have any intention to call law enforcement that the person is missing. Because you know that if you call the police and say, well, such and such is missing, they're going to do just like what they did in this situation. They're bringing the cadaver dogs and the search dogs. That just would be foolish to bury a person in a yard of your house, and that's the same place where the person was living. That would make no sense. What about the fire at the grandparents' house? Oh, Lord, y'all getting ready to start digging that up. Oh, Jesus. Oh, burning a seat from the van. The fire department was called. I have nothing. I can't believe I know nothing about all that. I saw that from that other channel, but I don't know what to say about that. That house in Bakersfield address needs to be dug up. There needs to be dig up from the front, back. Okay. Allegedly, the chief didn't comment on whether they took the lie detector test. Yes, we know that. He can't comment probably because they didn't take it. They probably didn't take it. He just don't want to tell us that. We don't know if they did, but I honestly feel if they did and failed it, I believe they would already have came up with an update about that. Okay, the dogs would have caught a sniff. Yes, here we go again. Helen. Can't win, I'm trying to tell you. It's very strange. I seen that Crenshaw lady had some updates, talked to Wanda and whatnot, okay? They had a home, Wesley Martin. Yeah, but how long ago was it that they had a home? Was it right before September? Because some people are stretching a timeline between July and September, somewhere between June and maybe August. Somewhere in between June and September, they didn't live in their apartment, if you count the months back. That's why I say we don't really know that guy who got interviewed, that the old neighbor, if he's accurate on the, the timeline of when the family last lived in the apartment. Because sometimes what you think was 4 months ago could be 6 months ago. Queen, you'd be surprised that some people do bury their loved one to kill in the backyard. No, Marshall, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying people don't bury people in the yard. What I'm saying is you a fool if you bury them back there and then you go call 911 and say they're missing. You don't think that they would check your yard? You understand what I'm saying? I know people are buried in backyards. What I'm saying is most people who put people in the backyards, they don't call the police and say that they're missing. Because you should know they're going to check the house where you live. So you'd be a fool to call and then just so happen they bring a dog. Kayla, yeah, that part. This whole case is suspicious. I still believe they did something. Everything about this screams conspiracy. The boys aren't in the yard. You right. I don't know. Now, I'm not saying they're not in the yard. What I'm saying is people do crazy stuff. Now, let's just say hypothetically, they could put them in that yard only because maybe they didn't live there. See, we don't even know the timeline of when they actually left that apartment complex. See, that's where I'm going with this. So let's say they could have stayed there at the parents' house while they was working to get whatever they was doing with that house, getting bought or whatever. They could have put them in that backyard. I'm not saying they couldn't have put them back there. I'm just saying somebody who's living in their house long-winded, I can't see them calling the police, knowing that the police could bring a dog to the said house where they stay. Now, could these kids be back there in that yard? I mean, anything's possible. Everyone keep a great fight. Justice for those beautiful babies. Thank you, Harold. Thank you so much. Thank you all for joining the chat. I got 137 in the room, 140 thumbs up. Thank you all so much for listening to the Queen, voicing your opinions. Those of you being respectful of the other commenters and the content creator. Thank you so kindly. Because ooh, Lord have mercy. Folks can get real ugly. His parents' house because they lived in an apartment in Bakersfield. Okay. Helen. Girl, honey. Woo wee. Hi, everyone who has joined us tonight. Okay, Nitra. Nitra's, that's my ace. Thank you, K-Blast. Thank you, darling. I seen a video today. The van was not in that spot. Oh, yes, I did hear that. Yes, it's free to be respectful. Thank you, Kayla. That's all. It don't cost you nothing. Just like they tell you, it don't cost you to say hello. That's what old folks saying. Nothing wrong with saying good morning, good evening. You ain't got to buy nobody lunch to say hello. Well, it won't kill you. Yes, that's my girl. That van has been moved, is what I heard today. I heard that today. I sure did. I heard the van has left its spot. Allegedly. Let me say that. Be careful how I word things. The house in Bakersfield where the truck outside the house, the ice cream shop, that house. Mm-hmm. Yes, Onisha. I heard that today. I heard that earlier. That it has just miraculously got up and got some gas and petrol inside. Whatever was wrong with it, it got gone. Y'all, I told y'all been out there rambling with them folks. They done went and moved the van, allegedly. That's what I'm telling you. I can't listen to nothing else about this crazy story. Well, the one where y'all been poking and prying in. That van. Hi, Queen, again. This is Norma from Chicago. I hope and pray they find these two adorable kids. My God, surround them with angels. Okay, Norma. Queen, how do you do it? How do you do it? You looking beautiful all the time. Thank you, Harold. Thank you so much. I just try. I just put a little foundation on, a little blush, a little lipstick, little costume jewelry, and I just roll with it. Christmas was coming up. Yes, Wesley, that was one of the ideas that people had came up with. Perhaps they were going to be meeting family. Maybe family was coming into town. Maybe they were going out of town. So they knew they were going to be minus 2 kids. So they decided, okay, we got to do something. I woke up like this. Okay, you crazy. I wish I did look like this when I woke up. Yes, okay. Hi, everyone coming in. Okay, that's nature. Yeah, I do think that's interesting if that's true, that a van got moved. That's very interesting. Queen, are you in lockdown over there? No, honey. I live in a Republican state. These folks don't listen to nothing nobody say. No shade to a Republican, but I'm just saying, these people are radical here. They do not listen. They do what they want. They're not. Someone's still walking around without a mask. Certain counties don't wear a mask. The cities wear a mask, but out in the county, they're not mandating, and that's what the problem is. Thank you, God's child. Thank you so much. No, we still can go out and shop. You can still go out. They're still having games, school, all that. All that's going on. They even got little places open. The bars are open. They close early. I think they shut down and stopped serving alcohol at 10:30, I think. So you can still go out and have your drink, and you can still shop at the mall, Walmart, all that type of stuff. Some stores have, inside dining. Lord, I feel sorry for the people in New York. Because, people in New York love to eat. They can't go eat nowhere. Wesley Martin says 3 vans. What about 3 vans? That's how it is in my city, too. Okay, hi, Jules. What about 3 vans? Oh, my city don't wear the mask. They don't care. K-Bless, where are you? Thank you all for joining us. I'm trying to get a new location. I'm trying to get somewhere to go. Hey, I'm going to tell you all what somebody said in the chat today. Some nice person from Canada said, I didn't say anything last night in your chat because I didn't know how you felt about the cold. So I said, okay, Colorado. So I said, well, I was raised in Chicago and I lived, several weeks in Michigan years ago. I said, I can go where it's cold. I prefer not to live. I'll visit somewhere that's cold, but I don't really want to live somewhere, where it's cold all the time. And she was like, well, I was just letting you know, I'm offering you a room up here in Canada. I thought that was so sweet because I've been to Toronto many moons ago and I loved it. Oh, I loved it. Toronto is a fabulous city. That's when a queen was really on the go. This is the only second time I've been in your room and I already love you. Tell it like this. Thank you, Kimberly. I'm glad you like me for now. Look, I'm going to say for now. Because these people get so rowdy with the queen. Ooh, Satan, I can't. We are getting slammed with the snowstorm in Wisconsin. Oh, you're next door to my home. Amy, that's where my sister is. My baby sister is in Wisconsin. Ooh, Lord. I don't know how she does it. I don't know. But Kimberly, thanks for joining me. Hey, girl, heard the rumor last night the APs went to Florida. Perhaps they drove there. You know, somebody made a comment in my comment box about going to another country, and I didn't understand what they meant, so I said, come again? So is that another rumor now? They've left California? Do you think that their Bakersfield address front backyard needs to be dug up? I think the kids are buried at. Well, I don't think there's nothing wrong with digging it up, Anisha. I mean, my thing is, anybody that's affiliated with them, that owns a house especially, yeah, take the dogs there, let the dogs search, take a cadaver dog, see what the dog hits on, and, go from there. That's just common sense, because a yard would be easier to bury, that's somewhere quaint, it's private, you can take your time, do what you need to do, than trying to go somewhere and dump a body out. But like I said, smaller children will be easier to, discard than a grown person's body. Of course, we know adults are buried and dumped off all the time, but just saying, it's easier to conceal a smaller child. What is up with the burned up back seat from the van being in the backyard? Child, I don't know. I told you I can't touch that one. Did you see the van seats burned? Yeah, I did see that in the video last week. And I think I was just so stunned with all that was going on with them hooping and hollering out there. And I was just like, oh, Lord, is this going to get out of control or what? Because, I really wasn't trying to get into all that. Because my thing was really, I was worried that somebody was going to end up getting hurt with all this, cussing and fussing outside the people's property and going next door to that guy who lived next door, and he's filming across from his fence. I thought somebody gonna get hurt because you don't know people, and Trezell and his family's probably feeling some type of way with them hanging outside that house, and then they were right next door to the house on that guy's property filming. That's probably not sitting too well with Trezell and his daddy and mommy. I'm just saying. That's probably not sitting very well. And my thing is, you don't know what them folks will do to you. That's why I keep saying, we wanted information pertaining to these people, but it can't be at the risk of you getting yourself hurt. I have called the Bakersfield police. The dispatcher put me in the person in charge of the investigation voicemail, so I will keep on calling. Anisha, what you saying when you call? Woo, look at y'all. Anisha, where you live, honey? Leave them people up. Oh, it's a good thing I don't have no whiskey up here tonight. Oh, saying I can't. Y'all killing me. Just go. Did they wrap them up like presents? You never know. Boo Brown. Right. These people will murder their own kids. They got thrown off. Yes, Kayla, thank you. I'm so glad you said that. For those that want to differentiate biological versus adoptive versus foster, it's all the same. Marie, I'm not drinking nothing but water, honey. I wanted to be lucid when I gave my lives tonight, because the first thing I did not want to hear somebody say, she was drunk and going off on a live. And no, boo-boo. Straight H2O. Straight H2O. Okay, Marshall, I got milk. Get out of here, Marshall. So retarded. But yeah. Ooh. This is, I don't know what to say. Yep. You deserve a drink. Oh, I'm going to drink as soon as I shut that device down. And I tell y'all, like, share, subscribe. Oh, you already know. Pin my hair up. Shower, turn on this old jukebox over here. This 50 inches I'm going to watch. And then I'm done. Queen is done. Oh, my goodness. Because this is just some buffoonery. Here's a nice glass of wine. Toast to the birthday queen. Thank you, Layla. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is, Lord, here we go with this Florida stuff again. Relax, drink bubble bath to cream. Oh, yeah. I don't take no bubble baths, Marie. You trying to end up like Whitney Houston. I know y'all think, oh my God, I can't believe she just said that. I did. A drink and a shrink. Ah, Robin, you remember that from last night? Oh, wee. Yeah, last night got a little wild, didn't it? And then don't you know somebody in the chat had the nerve to say rambunctious? I'm like, who are you referring to? Honey, the queen was lucid last night. I was aware of all my faculties. I'm aware of my faculties in every video I do, whether I have something in the glass or not. Don't get it twisted. So that's why I say how these people come in and they infiltrate and just say anything and they don't even know what they're talking about. Just rude as hell. Decompress and listen to the weekend. Oh, I'm going to do something. Polythene, man. What's your name? Is Polythene, man, Pam? It was a great conversation. It was a great conversation. You know, be truthful. I went back and listened to my lives, late in the morning. I fell asleep on one, and then I got up and replayed the dating one. I played the dating, the dating video today. Honey, I laughed at myself. I did. I was like, oh, queen. You gave it up, didn't you, baby? Oh, Raven, yeah, you gotta go back and watch the replay. Queen talked about dating, you know. Trials and tribulations. Thank you. Yes, Nietzsche. Thank you, Nietzsche. Nietzsche was right there for the ride. Don't get it twisted. Yes, tell it. We had a good time last night. Both lives were really nice. And like I said, I don't want listen to Marshall talking about you missed it, Raven. It was off the hook. Thank you, Marshall. But you know, I shoot straight from the hip. You all know me, those that's used to me. Nitra's been with me from the beginning of my journey on YouTube. Oh, God. So Nitra's used to me. Nitra's used to me. And I feel like I'm a very genuine person. I'm a very giving person. But I have my days. I have my moments. And I just feel like I could ignore some things and not, speak my truth or my opinions, but I feel like I wouldn't really be genuine if I got up here reading you another story or giving my opinion and I'm really not telling you how I'm feeling right at that moment. I just felt like I needed to express myself tonight, and that's what I did. I mean, you either like it or you don't. I mean, that's, it's up to you. I can't tell you what to like about what I said or didn't say, but this is my channel. And I wanted to be genuine in what I felt about the information that I've been bringing to you. And I have to be transparent because I have people who newly subscribe to the channel. And they don't know me well. They don't know my disposition. So I don't want them reading something to where they would think I'm not bringing them actual information. That's why I always tell you all I bring a source. That way, if you want to go verify it, you have the right to go verify it. When's the next date night? There is no date night. Why do y'all love to get off the subject? I've come to realize that about my lives. My lives are not like other YouTubers' lives. Y'all don't like to stick to the subject long. I see that now. Y'all start talking about marshmallows and wine bottles and seagulls, and I'm trying to understand what is going on. You worrying and praying about the boys got me hooked. God, I have cried all those cutie pie boys. Okay, baby, thank you so much. I'm just saying, the live last night from the when y'all started talking about marshmallows and stuff, I was like, now if somebody come in this live and they start looking at the chat, they're going to think, what? This don't have nothing to do with them children. What are they talking about? Is Marshall married? He's a good one for you. No disrespect if he's married. Lord, Marshall, Lord, y'all trying to put Marshall on the queen? Marshall might be sitting with his girlfriend listening. Lord, y'all know y'all some busy bees. My fault about Marshall. Sorry, Queen. Marie, you be doing too much for somebody that's not a United States citizen. Golly. Thank you, Layla. Yes, most of you know I'm single. I'm not married. I have not been married. I've told some nosy Parker that yesterday. I said, damn, she all up in my Kool-Aid. What's said? Excuse my language. She was like, have you ever been married? And I just was like, okay, I've opened up Pandora's box. Then the next story is the neighbors sold the house and are in Florida roasting the kids and marshmallows for fire. No, that's it, Helen. Their attention span don't last soon. It don't. I watch other content creators, the people go with the flow. Now, every blue moon, they might talk about something else that the person has mentioned on their channel. But the people who follow me, y'all don't stay in tune long. I must say. He said he made a hot cocoa. Oh, okay. I'm just like, wow. Let's get this popping. Look at our beautiful queen. Look at our beautiful glow. Thank you, Layla. Jesus, take the wheel. Honey, Jesus is tired of taking the wheel. Ain't y'all done figured out? When it's my turn to go live, Jesus says, up, I'll pass. We gonna go over here. We gonna go over here to somebody else's room because they do too much over there on everyday shenanigans. That group is not gonna hold fast. They gonna jump all off the subject. I make hot cocoa for my boy and put my. You know I knew that, girl. I figured that's who you was talking about, your son. Will you be my wifey? Laugh out loud. Oh my gosh, y'all are crazy. Like the song. No, Queen is single. Queen Marshall isn't married. I sense a love connection, but I didn't say it. Laugh out loud. I'm just sitting here listening at you all. I will be right back, y'all. Together, you might as well go on to bed. Cause these are busybodies over here. They done left California City to now talk about putting the queen with a man in the chat. Wow. Yes, Kay, bless you. You said it. Jeepers creepers. Look at those peepers. He's far away from the queen. He's on the East Coast. Farther up east. I'm on the low end of the East Coast. Wow, you all are too much. Yeah, I'm laughing. I don't think I got any other choice but to laugh. He's a good man and you're an awesome woman. Thank you, Kay Bless. Yes, Marshall is in Maryland. The queen is in East Tennessee. I'm all the way under Maryland. I'm below Virginia. Queen don't need no marshmallows. Honey, if only you knew how bad Queen's trying to get up out of here. Oh my God, if I could walk out that door today and never come back, baby, I go. Well, I'll move him closer to you then. Go fund me. Okay? Okay, Kate, now you stirring up stuff. Stop. Don't talk about no GoFundMe on this channel, please. That's all I need. They get to talking crazy. She got a GoFundMe page trying to move out of town to be with a man. Ooh, Jesus wept. Why can't Queen have a marshmallow? Okay, yeah. Y'all doing too much right now. Why can't I have a marshmallow? I don't want a marshmallow. No, thank you. Oh, God, y'all wicked. We done went from suspects moving to Florida to marshmallows to me and Marshall together. Somebody's help me understand. It's been a pleasure. Subscribe. Got to get in bed. Everyone be safe. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you so much. I was thinking that too about Marshall. Sorry. He's such a nice guy and supportive of you. Yes, Jennifer, he is. Strawberry dripped and chocolate queen. Oh, my God. Now, Marie, you need to go lay down. You need to go to bed. Turn your Wi-Fi off and go to sleep, ma'am. I'm 149 in. This has been an interesting journey. Oh, Lord Jesus, help me. Yeah, JD Smith. Good night. That's it. Because these folks done got just... they just left the realm of talking about the children. Wow. Y'all know y'all working for Satan today. Y'all just showing out. Not me. It's only 6 p.m. Sunday, Queen. Marie, oh, you ahead. Yeah, Harold, it is grown folks talk. It's too much grown folks talk. Night to everyone leaving. I missed the whole live. K Bless, why are they still walking around with them kids? Why them kids are dead? Oh, God, y'all killing me. We listen to you, Queen. We just add to the convo. Yeah, y'all show adding to it. They ain't found those kids yet. Your daily, no, they haven't, baby. My stomach still hurt from the last night, not tonight. Oh, be truthful. Yeah, last night was rough. I think several had a few bottles, not glasses. Yeah, Robin, I've had no alcohol. Let me make that clear. Queen has had nothing but coffee and water today. Just tune in. What I miss? Honey, nothing. These folks, they be on some crazy stuff in my chat. I don't know where I found these folks from. This Bakersfield address, the grandparents' house needs to be dug up. Look at all those holes in the backyard and in front of the yard. It looks suspicious to me. Queen, you need to have a distress night. Yes, I do. I need to take a day off from talking about these children. Layla, be nice and good night. Love and light to you all. Have a ginger tea, Queen. Yes, I need that. I do need it. I need some tea bad. But on a serious note, those babies are gone. Yes. So let's take a brief tally. Because I'm not counting. Nitra, you want to count? I'm old. How many of you in the chat think that the children are deceased? How many of you in the chat think that the children are deceased? Marshall, 1. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh my God, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Jesus, I've counted at least 19. Dang, 20, 21. Oh my God. 22. Oh my God. Good of them. Three, 24. I think I got it 24. That's what's so crazy. Jesus and me. It's very sad. Very, very sad. Okay, but you know what? Just bless. You know, 9 times out of 10, they have been on camera with those kids because you have to think about shopping and going places. They've had to take the kids with them at some point, somewhere. I think that's what's going to, like I said, that's going to be the breaker. Is other people's cameras in the past couple months from Bakersfield to Cal City, what the children had to say, the children that's in the household, and what the grandparents have had to say about the last time they saw the children. Because you have to remember is, if all this is an orchestrated plan by the West clan, they had to still talk to anybody that's close to them to lie and say when the last time they saw the kids. Seriously. 24. Say what, just blessed? No, I'm talking about if they were sold. No, I'm talking about deceased. I'm taking account for those who think that the children are dead. Okay, due to think they ever set foot in the house, their items did. Okay, it's a very sick plan, yes. Oh, Lord, thank you, Anisha. If you can leave children outside by themselves, you will leave them in the house by themselves. Okay. See, that's why I said, I'm sure they have gone around to all the places that they frequent, you know, the grocery store, the gas station. You know, they have taken those kids outside that house at some point. They ain't just going, I'm not about to sit there and believe they're going to use COVID as an excuse. The children never went anywhere. They never went out to eat or got some food from McDonald's or something. They've taken those kids out that house, because if you would say that they left them in the house every day, both of these people didn't work. So let's say it's time to buy food, groceries, detergent, whatever. Is it just one parent going out to the store, you know what I'm saying, to buy those said items? Or is the mother taking her children out while she shops, which is a normal thing to do when you're a mother and you have children? If people have sold them when it risks being on camera with kids, and that's believed, they may have been. Let me see. Read that again. Wait. I'm saying is a people, if they sold them, wouldn't risk being on camera with kids, and that's why I believe they may have been killed. Okay, right. I do think that the chief just said that about them not being suspects. Okay. I think they really are, and he just doesn't want to say. Okay, Amy. That's right. If they were playing outside, why didn't the dogs pick up their scent? Good night, all. Good night. Good night, Byron. Well, you guys, I don't know. I even told myself that. I said, wouldn't it be interesting if we find out that the kids actually made it to Cal City? That would be interesting. Needs to be scared to walk the street in fear. He knows he did something to them. These kids are going to get a beat down. He should be scared to walk down the street. Well, you see, he ain't. We learned that last week when he and the father walking down the street with the sticks. He was not afraid. Why can't they put up recent pictures? They said they took their phones. That's why they didn't have any. But we know they have their phones back. Yeah, but they didn't get back all the devices, Robin. What time for you, Queen? What are you talking about, Marie? Oh, the chief is setting them up. Okay, bless. That's what I think too. That's what I think too. I also feel it's a ploy from authorities. Yes, Denise, you and I and Kay are on the same page. But what's bothered me was if they was worried about them being outside of COVID, then why let two babies outside to play with chalk? They walked up to the police car with steady foot, and I would have been no good. He's mental. Something is off about him. Yes, there's something off with him, Kay. Yes. I do believe, before I check out of here, I'm going to say this because I'm almost at 2 hours. I do believe this was a ploy from the police. I do. What time over in the, oh, okay, in the U.S.? It's 12:15. It's 12:15 Eastern time. Here on the eastern part of the coast, because I'm at the bottom, but I'm Eastern Standard Time, Marie. I do believe it's a ploy. That's why it baffled me. All the stuff that's been said last week by the chief, all these different interviews lately, then this stuff, then this article I brought you that folks want to argue and scream about. I think everything's a ploy to get them to crack, to get one to fold, to get one to turn on the other one, to get one to crack. That's what I think, and I'm telling you all, the police does not have to be truthful in giving us information pertaining to anything. I'm telling you the truth. Why do they have to? There is nothing written in ink that says I got to tell the public the truth about what we think, what we got going on. I'm just saying. Thanks for joining us. Yes, she was be correct. Why? Well, they don't owe us anything. And that's where everybody's getting everything misconstrued, because you feel like the police owe you something. They don't owe us anything. Just like those parents, they don't owe us anything. They don't have to give an interview or talk to you. You're a random person. And let me say this before I check out of here. You all think, some of you, that Trezell and Jacqueline should be running out of breath to talk to the news, running out of breath to do the search. They have already let you know how they feel about their kids. They've already let us know that. Whether we believe that they're involved or not, disappearance or whatever. But they're letting us know how they feel. And to think that they're going to come forward and talk to a random person about what they did with the kids or what they did that night. No. They don't owe anybody no explanation. And they, as you see, they're not talking to any random person. So you can jump up and down all day saying, hey, look at me. I want you to talk to me. Tell me what you did with the kids. Oh, we just want to talk to you. Why would they want to talk to random people on the streets? We're not talking about the news. We're talking about the street. Why would Trezell and Jacqueline talk to random people? They're not going to do that. I'm telling you, it would stun me if I found out they were still talking to the Cal City Police Department. Because they strike me as people that will stop talking to them. That's just the feeling I get. But I could be cooling down the heat with people outside the house, etc. Yes, Marie. Yes, they can flat out lie to you, of course, and they do. And they do that in interrogation tactics. They've said that. We don't have to tell a suspect what we think. We can make up stuff to see if he or she will implicate another person or implicate themselves. There's no rule book on trying to get someone to tell the truth. So, yes, it would seem misleading for the chief to say they are not suspects. I really prefer that he just said, at this time, the parents are not suspects. I'd have preferred it was worded that way. But this article says it wasn't. And as I state, I'm going to go on with this article, this News 7 News, ABC. I'm standing on this article. Until I see a retraction, I'm standing on it. To make matters worse, they lawyered up. Yes, I've heard that. But see, my thing is, where's the receipt to that? There's been no receipt that they actually lawyered up. How you doing, Oakland? Thanks so much. Good night, Queen. Have a good night. God bless you. Thank you for your video. Thank you, Norma. Thank you so much. Hey, I'm working, but coming through. Thank you, Chris. Everybody say hello to Chris Thorns. That's my YouTube husband. Ooh, Chris, we got to talk. When I get off the live, you and me got to chop it up, baby. I got to give you the 411. Lord Jesus, I got to give you the 411. Oh, baby. The heathens are showed out tonight. I don't think they have a lawyer. K Bless, this is exactly what I've been saying from the beginning. Everything has been rumors. And nobody has brought a receipt to any of the stuff that we've been hearing. And then once we hear something, it's not even a week later, it's flipped around as something else. Remember? Don't make me go there about the house being boarded up. Who did that? Then you find out, no, it ain't the police. Trezell and the wife had somebody boarded up. Then somebody decided to go on YouTube and talk to a YouTuber to say, yeah, I'm the one that recommended somebody for them to board the house up. Nothing has been right from the moment them folks said them kids were missing. Everything has been thrown up in the air, come back down, go back up. You don't even know what to believe. Period. I mean, I've never seen anything just, like you just, what you call that instrument? I want to say the cello. I can't think. It's just like back and forth. Nothing is the truth. I'm serious. Next we're going to hear that's not their damn government names. I've been told y'all that don't look like Trezell that was standing up there giving an interview. But that's just me saying that because I'm just looking at the eyes. I'm not getting to see the whole full face with the mask on. But I don't know. It just seems weird to me. In the pictures that I saw on social media, I kept just thinking to myself, man, that ain't the same person. Then I tell myself, man, you better not say that. Because first thing they'll say, what you trying to say? He got a doppelganger or he ain't the person standing up there giving an interview. I'm just saying it just don't favor to me the person in those photos on Facebook. It was on the jury I convict them based on the video of lies, CC Hart. You and probably a whole lot of other people. The voicemail in Bakersfield was on, so I didn't talk to the person who was in charge of the investigation. Well, Nisha, what you calling and saying? Okay, K Bless, thank you. Looks nothing like him. Several of us have thought that. It don't look like him. Even though he's got a mask covering his face. But, you can still see through a person's eyes. Y'all have a good night. Okay, Chris, thanks for joining us. I'm about to check out of here because it's 2:05. I need to get off this microphone. Nessa Galter Ring Queen. Who's that? His vibe is that of a sexual deviant. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Slow down. Whose face doesn't match his secrets. Okay. Giselle looks different in every pic I've seen him. Yes, B. Reed. Yes, I agree with that. Correct me if I'm wrong. If they really had a lawyer, wouldn't the lawyer have come out and made a statement by now? Well, I would think so too. Yes, good night, Chris. Thanks for joining us. I believe that too. Because guess what? Even if you're called in by the police or the FBI for more questioning, what are you going to say? You got a lawyer. He or she's going to say, thank you, Chris. He or she's going to say, well, don't say nothing. Then they ask another question. Don't say nothing. Then what's going to be the point? Because you already know certain questions your lawyer's going to tell you not to answer. He's going to tell them to be quiet. Looks like a cokehead in one picture. Oh, Kate, please. Oh, say not Kate. He's just ugly. I'm sorry. Jesus. Noah wept. Jesus wept. I can't fool with y'all. Oh, my stars. People ring Queen on IG on this Galter. Thanks for joining us. I'm getting ready to get out of here. Y'all need to ring me. Y'all done went a whole 2 hours. Ain't thought about calling the Queen. So I'm not worried about y'all. Y'all have been chitter-chattering in the chat. Enjoying thyselves. But I thank you all for joining me in the support. And yes, I feel better. Knows they kill them kids. Yes, I believe that too, Wesley. There's just a lot of hanky-panky going on with this case. And like I said, I thank you for watching and tuning in and giving your input. And Ricky Shy, you're killing me. There's just something wrong here. No matter how you word it, no matter how you look at the situation, no matter what you think, there's something off with them. There's something off with how they've been raising those kids. Like I said, when you stack up all these rumors you've been hearing, because a lot of it is rumors. Okay. Thank you, Amy. When you start going back to the original interviews, their behavior, the AV Watchman interview with the neighbor, kids sitting in the window not coming outside, parking the car on another side, moving from different locations till they bought the house, an issue with the house, not being able to secure a bank loan. Now we got a woman testifying to give him $5,000. Then the lady who sold the house, she was suspicious of him, and a person that she met up with him, and another person, man, that looked suspicious. So now we're wondering about the money, how they pay for the house. Some of you think that they sold the children and that was the money they got to buy the house. Do you see where I'm going? It doesn't stop. Break out the windows of the house. It gets boarded up. Rumor, who paid for the house to be boarded up? Trezelle or the police? The police say now, the chief said, no, we didn't do that. So then now that leads us to believe that Trezelle did. Hire somebody to do that. Now we got implications about people in the neighborhood may be complicit in the kidnapping. And some of y'all are zooming in, talking about you see a neighbor crossing the street while he pulled off, this and that. It has gotten out of control. I don't know where this is going. Now one of you jumping in the chat talking about they going out of town. Well, I heard that probably 2 weeks ago that they was in Florida. But then I thought, well, how can it be in Florida when somebody's saying they seen them over at the last apartment complex? Then the other rumor was the mama said somebody snitched on the daughter. She can't take baths at her house. Then I said, well, hell, how's that true? Because originally she's supposed to be staying with her mama. So why would she be, not being able to take a bath, a shower, if she stayed there? One rumor after the other. I am done with this. Because this stuff is not adding up. All these stories. It's out of control. All these stories. You too much, I'm done watching people's channels. K Bless, that's how I feel too. And that's not to throw shade to anybody. That's why I tell you, I never discuss anybody else's channel. I mean, I have thrown you know, tell you all to go watch another channel or information I got from another channel. But right now, I have seen things from different channels that's, I think, have helped aid some of the rumors. And I'm going to go ahead and say that. Okay, water turned off. CC Harder, and that's what I was thinking. That's the only way I can see a person needing to take a shower at your home is if where you were staying you didn't have water. And I did say that, I think, in my other live. I said, this is something that's not right here. Why is there no water? So why? And so another thing about that is, thank you, Kay. Where is the rumor coming from about the mother saying somebody snitched on her daughter and snitched on her that she can't have her in her home and she needs to take a shower? See, this is why I have the problem. There are no receipts to prove anything. Everything is just a rumor. He said, she said, Pookie said, Shaniqua said, but there ain't no receipts to show us nothing. Now y'all talking about a sex store. And I said, Lord, I'm done now. Hey, they can go wherever they want to go. They grown. Because in the end, where they go, it's not going to have anything to do with where the children are. Yes, kids' lives matter. So this is just a really crazy story that's now little grains of salt, but you don't know what's really the truth. And it's just got out of control with these rumors. I don't know what to say. Hey, Ann, how you doing? I have no idea what's going on with any of this stuff. Ray, and Bob. Okay, some of these creators have no common sense. I ain't said a word. I ain't said a word. Not Leroy. Oh, look at Chris Thorns. Chris ain't left nowhere. He's still hanging in there, looking around. Chris, I'm through with you. Oh my goodness. Wherever they go, they will be looking over their shoulders. Yes, and I believe that foster children need to matter. Chris, I don't have a channel, laugh out loud. Boy, y'all killing me. Well, all children matter. That's the point. All lives matter. Everybody should be revered as something special. That's just the truth. Nobody's child should ever end up in this type of situation. This is just crazy to me. You know what? It's the never-ending story, Lady Chi-Chi. It is a never-ending story. I'm trying to figure out what's the ending going to be. Because a lot of you have said that, we're going to be surprised when the police, FBI give us the 411. We're going to be surprised. And I don't know. Lately, I've just been like, well, I don't really know what to think. You were right when you said they're sitting back laughing at everyone's speculation. Of course they're laughing. It's just like us. When we hear stuff about ourselves from somebody, or we hear something that we know that's a lie, or something that somebody made up, you sit and laugh to yourself. You probably get pissed off at first, depending on what you've heard. And then you sit and laugh to yourself like, damn, these folks are really stupid that they believe that about me, or woo, woo, woo. Because people will make up stuff about you. No, damn well it's not true. People will assume stuff about you. Kind of like if you driving down the road in a new BMW. Well, naturally, 2 or 3 people see you in that car. First thing they're going to do is go back and say, did you see Pookie? Pookie got a new BMW. But you don't really know that that's Pookie's car. Pookie didn't tell you. It's a rental. It's his cousin's car. Baby mama's car. And he ain't got to tell you. Unless he want to tell you. But you keep seeing him drive it. You swear for God, that's his car. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's how stuff gets started. You just looking at stuff and say, well, yeah, it kind of looks like this. Yeah, that's their house. They come out of there every day. He stay there. You don't know somebody that went in there and bashed somebody over the head and they pretending to be that person, or walking in out of their house, dead body under the sofa, the basement, anything. But you think they live there because what? You keep seeing them come out of there. They getting in the car. They checking the mailbox. I'm just trying to make you think that sometimes what we see, it's not the spoken word. But that's all we have to go on at that time. I want to meet Pookie and Ray Ray. And Clark, you know a Pookie and a Ray Ray. Stop playing. Everybody knows a Pookie and a Ray Ray. Sweet Jesus. Oh, Lord have mercy, Onisha. How you doing? You know Pookie. Everybody know a Pookie, Ray Ray. And some of you got a Pookie and a Ray Ray on your hip. Don't y'all get me started. I'm trying to get off this live and be... I can't deal with y'all right now. But you understand what I'm saying. Sometimes what you think you're seeing, it's not the spoken word. And I think right now we have made a lot of assumptions about this couple. And if we don't know anything that's factual, we do know that, yeah, something is not right with them. I believe that's a given. You know, no matter how bad it sounds that we're saying, they all crackheads, the ones I know. Yeah, well, okay, bless, I'm just saying. Everybody know a Pookie and a Ray Ray, some kind of way. Marie, didn't I tell you go to bed and turn your Wi-Fi off? Jesus. Oh, Lord Jesus. Marie asked so many questions. Marie's not from the United States, so that's why she's asking that question. I'm not going to explain it to her now. If one of you want to drop it in the chat, what a Pookie and a Ray Ray is, be my guest. Queen is tired. Marsha, Marsha said she needs some milk and some aspirin. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm getting nauseous, I swear. Oh, I can't do another crazy live like last night. I did 2 crazy lives last night. I know some people may think when I'm talking about those kids, we got a little humorous, and it's not to throw any, no disrespect to the children, but it's the type of people that's in my chat. Y'all like to joke a lot and say crazy stuff. Oh, Lord, Harold. Well, Harold, she's not from this country. Let me say that again. Marie Smith is not from the United States. So some of the stuff we say, she does not understand what we're saying. The analogies. So she does not know a Pookie and a Ray Ray and what they mean. And the queen is too tired to explain it to her. Look at Nitra. They nicknames. What'd she say? Marie, well, you know then. She's from New Zealand. Also, the names they chose mean the bear and the spy. Yes, I heard that. She is the bear and he the spy. They are crazy. Huh? Their names? What you mean? I thought you were talking about the children's names. Oh, now I'm way all confused. Oh, Lord. Say that to me again. Denise, you should call in before I go. We call thugs gangs. Okay. I feel like I've been drinking and I ain't had nothing to drink. I think the strobe lights bother me. And these comments. Well, she gonna learn today. Okay, bless. Oh, you sound like a gangster. She gonna learn today. Oh, okay. That's what their names mean. Be truthful. What you mean their names? Their government names? When did Trezell mean that? What are y'all saying? We don't have thugs. We have idiots in gangs. Okay. Be truthful. Explain to me. She is not the only one don't understand. I do not understand neither. Mildred, you done heard of Pookie and Ray Ray. Now, Mildred, don't you start. Y'all ain't gonna let me get off this live. I can't fool with y'all. I had to come back on in the wee hours. Hood, love the TNG. Say what? Hood, bitch, love, hood, dick, the T. Oh my God, Jessica, your tongue. Yeah, they need to be integrated at the police station until they talk when walking down the street freely. Well, that's the thing about being in cases like this. They don't have anything solid. They can't keep you. It don't matter. It doesn't matter if you look like you guilty. You sound like you guilty. You've told us conflicting stories. We've caught you lying. Like they said, there is no crime. Only if it's the FBI. Only if you've lied to the FBI, then it's a felony. I learned that. I believe I learned that off of Duty Ron's channel. When you date thugs, you date death. Well, this is true. There might be some quiet thugs out there. I don't know. There might be the thugs that's a little older. They kind of steal, but oh Lord have mercy, y'all killing me. I need you to explain that bear and spy name, and then I'm out of here. Cause I heard that the other day. I'm trying to understand who wants to date a thug. Oh Lord, Marie. Marie, if you don't cut that Wi-Fi off, please, I'm gonna come over there and cut it off myself. I thought it was said that's what Orrin and Orson's name is. Be truthful, that's what I thought too. Yes, that's the children's name, not Trezelle and Jacqueline's name. Trezelle and Jacqueline's names are American. That don't sound right. Watch that mouth out, Jessica. Laugh out loud. She sure said it, didn't she? This is laughter tonight. Janine, I'm telling you, I can't keep it straight. My lives go one way, because, I was kind of serious when I jumped on tonight. And the people who I rock with, I don't want them to get, think I was mad at them or anything like that. It's just I was tired of people jumping in the chat, on my comment box rather, questioning my source. Because like I said, I don't write the articles. I just bring it to you. And I give it to you. You can go back and verify for yourself. So that way, anything I say, you got a question or you want to get snippy about, you can go verify for yourself. But don't make it like I'm out lying and making up stuff in my commentary, because I don't rock like that. If I tell you I heard something that is a rumor, then I'll tell you that. I'll tell you, hey, this is allegedly what was said. This is a rumor. But if I bring you a source, then that's the source. Don't question me. And, I had to, put that down this evening because it's getting out of control, the comments that have been left on the video that I made last night. We had to put a little laughter in your life. Yeah, Marshall, you sure did. I saw a guy on his YouTube channel say he was going to run up on Trezelle. He's an ex-gang member. I won't say his name. Yeah, don't say it in this chat. Because we already had enough drama in the chat earlier. Girl, I'm here to state another YouTube quote. Jessica. Huh? Say what? Girl, I'm here stating other YouTube quotes. Jessica, I don't know what y'all talking about. I read something that those names was in the family, but it had those meanings to the name. Okay, I don't understand that. Yes, we made them. I didn't hear that. What questions? Who questioned or challenged your commentary? The nerve. Well, Lady Chi-Chi, that's how it is. I don't feel like I have to keep giving you a source. I don't feel like I should have to put a link in my commentary. Somebody did that last night. Gonna tell me to put a link down. Why should I put a link down when I already gave you the source in the beginning? And yet you still gonna double back in the chat and say, put a link down. I don't owe you nothing because I already told you the first time what would be the point in putting a link down. You still will be questioning that. Because the point is you don't like what's being said. You're going to question what's being said. That's on you. That don't have nothing to do with me. Yeah, stay woke. Thank you. It's true. Stating facts. He's a thug that hurt them babies. Well, yeah, he is a thug. Yes. Okay, Jessica, we got you. But, I'm realizing this is the platform. People are not going to like what you have to say, whether it's your opinion or you have a source. I see that now. It doesn't matter. If somebody just want to argue about what was said from CNN, ABC, that's what they're going to do. If they don't like what I said, they're going to complain. There's just some people, you're not going to make them happy. And my thing is, I'm not going to take no BS from nobody because you don't like the fact that the chief is not telling you what you want to hear. Because frankly, that's really what's going on with a lot of people. Probably some of you all too. You're upset because the chief is not telling you anything. So now you're getting mad at anything that you hear. And you're questioning it, which of course you should. But don't come to the queen questioning what the queen is saying if I brought you a source. Because that's why I bring it. So then you can go to read it for yourself. And then if you want to get mad and argue, hell, you can call the news outlet. They got telephone numbers. Call Tyrone. Tell him, come on. Oh my gosh. to these APs. I don't know what to think about them. He should Queen. Well, thank you so much, Marshall. I'm going to head out of here. It's been a delight. Somewhere near the end of this live, I thank you for being patient with the Queen, letting the Queen get out her commentary, get my thoughts out. Hopefully, I won't have to clear my throat again on this platform. But sometimes you all and others get a little jiggy about information, so I had to just tell you how I felt. And I wouldn't be myself, and I wouldn't be genuine if I didn't let you know, when I've had just about enough of buffoonery. I owed it to some folks, because my thing is, I could have sugarcoated, but right, they don't pay my bills. What they say, well, I get it. But I'm on a platform that's dealing with content and information. So I have to, always be careful what I say, how I word something, if I make an allegation, if I don't use the word allegedly, and also the news sources. Like I said, I'm not responsible for the news sources. So that's why I always try to bring it to you in the beginning when I speak. You have people who are on Facebook and these platforms. They don't start off with no source. They just talk. Now, they use their screens and stuff to show you the news and what the news person said or woo woo woo. But I like to bring you a source because I don't do that. The computer screen or whatever. So that way, like I said, you can verify for yourself. But I want to thank you for tuning in, watching me. I'll try to bring you an update to anything I find out. So thank you so much. Love you, Marsha. Love all of you. Thank you. I am Coyote. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Denise. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Jessica. You came in a little late, but thank you anyway. You can catch the replay. Thank you, Harold. Thank you all. If you ever want to contact the Queen, I'm on IG, BigSexy71. If you want to leave a message, if anybody out there watching my content want to give me information pertaining to this case, you got viable information that you think could help us get an understanding of what's going on, but know that if it's very, let's say, descriptive, we will pass that information on to the authorities, because I feel like that's really the person that you all need to contact if you know anything about the children or anything that can bring the children home and or recovery of the children. This is a baffling story. We don't know what is the truth at this point. Too many rumors are circulating, and I don't know where this is getting ready to go. Thank you, Miss Mildred. I don't know where this is going, because to me this is looking real funky now. Out of control and just functified. And I pray there's a resolution. I pray that the chief, FBI, somebody comes on and bring a verdict of something, because the rumors are out of control. And that's the only way you're going to be able to stop some of these rumors, is if they give us some kind of information. Thank you for subscribing and following the Queen. If you want to donate to the channel, Cash App, $ Big Angie 129. I put that description in my videos when you go into the video description. And I also give information pertaining to the Instagram account. I want to thank all of you. You all be safe out there. Stay warm. Blessings to all of you, and safety for those in the Midwest. You'll be getting some snow, so be careful. Get all your goodies so you don't get trapped in the snowstorm. Thank you, Nitra, for your help. It's been an interesting live, and I want to thank you for your support. Like, share, subscribe. Drop your comments below. This is the Queen. I will be back when I get some more information pertaining to the storyline. You all be safe out there. Be good. Marie, go take a nap. Marshall, be careful. Love you guys. Have a happy Sunday, you guys. I'm out. Thanks a lot for joining. Seeking justice for the babies out of California City. Talk to you guys later.